So who's up for unboxing or unbagging more bad Michael Myers masks? But first, let's take a look back at the last video. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm here to pick up your daughter.
What the hell is this? Oh, I've got a headache now. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know what I was thinking. Disclaimer the first. I knowingly purchased these masks from shady sellers on eBay, Amazon, and an infamous online retailer from a foreign land, which shall remain nameless but rhymes with kiss. So again, I know I've got bad masks here, but I knew that last time too, and it didn't do much in the way of softening the blow, so to speak. Disclaimer the second, all of the masks here range between $15 and $30. $30 was my maximum that I was willing to spend on one of these masks. And I stressed this in the first video, but I'll stress it again here. If you see a Michael Myers mask listed for sale online and the price tag is $30 and the product photo is a Trick or Treat Studios mask or an actual screenshot from a Halloween movie, there is absolutely no chance. Zero, zilch, nada, none, nil, nine, no chance that the mask that you receive will be the same mask in that photo. So without further ado, let's start opening up some bad Michael Myers masks, shall we? All right, this first one here is a vintage Michael Myers mask. Now, in the last video, I unboxed a Don Post Studios Myers mask, and I actually unboxed it out of a Depends adult diapers box. I had several people in the comments section say, is that a Depends adult diapers box that the Don Post mask came in? I had no idea. I paid no attention to that box. And that box was in my house for weeks. I mean, Michael Myers is 60 years old at this point, so I wouldn't be surprised that if under those coveralls weren't a pair of adult briefs. Anyway, the Don Post mask, even though it's not a great mask, it's not a horrible mask, but it's not great. It has some cachet because it was one of the very first officially licensed, mass-produced Michael Myers masks, and therefore it is sought after and collected by mask collectors. This mask, too, has been in circulation for many, many years. I don't know how collectible it is. I know it's not as respected as the Don Post mask when it comes to vintage Michael Myers masks, but I recognized it when I saw it on... And it wasn't on Amazon. I didn't find this mask on Amazon. I found this mask on eBay, and the seller just reused an Amazon bag to ship it to me in. So, without further ado, the vintage Michael Myers mask. All right, and here we go. Someone gifted whoever sold this mask to me 5-piece makeup sponges set, blender, beauty, cosmetics tool, flawless facial powder, puff, foundation, sponges, professional make-up. But they left... Okay. Anyway, this is the mask. I'm sure many of you have seen this mask in photos of bad Michael Myers masks. Whenever I see this mask, I think Peter Lorre. This is the Peter Lorre Michael Myers mask.
Mm, mm. Hi, Lori. This is your brother, Michael. I'm going to stab you. Hold still.
So on the back of the mask, it says 1978 Falcon International Productions, all rights reserved, 2006 Compass International. So I don't know if this mask, I definitely don't think this mask was manufactured in 1978. I'm going to guess it was manufactured in 2006, which still means it's, it's an older mask. And this mask has been around. It's definitely been worn. Some of the paint is chipping off the lip. It actually looks like Peter Lorre, Michael Myers, has a bit of the herpes going on there. So I guess Peter Lorre, Michael Myers, he gets around, if you know what I mean. One thing that's interesting about this mask is that the eyes have this netting behind them so that you can't see the eyes of the person who's wearing the mask. Now, they did this with like the Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 mask. I think they did it in Halloween 6 too. Just a little bit of netting behind the eyes. You can see out of the mask, but no one can see your eyes inside the mask. Now, one thing that's very characteristic of these particular masks is the lips. The lips are always painted, but this mask is so old, the paint is kind of worn off, but I can tell that there was a greenish kind of paint used on these lips. Now, I've seen masks like this with like green lips with almost purple lips. So I'm not sure why some of these masks have purple lips and some of them have like a greenish tint to their lips. I'm not sure why they decided to paint the lips in the first place. I mean, I guess they thought Michael wanted to look pretty, and apparently it worked. Again, he's got the herpes going on. So somebody thought he was pretty, and they burned him. Definitely not a great mask. It's got this fake, painted on hair going on. It does have a nice slit in the back of it. It looks to be a fairly good sized mask. I'm not going to try this one on though, although I'm pretty sure it would fit me. Just not going to try it on. Again, Peter Lorre Michael has been around, and I don't want no part of what he got.
Yeah, kiss me.
So not a bad start at all, I think, but pretty sure it's all going to be downhill from here. All right, this mask is a Halloween 2018 mask. I purchased this one from Amazon. The product photo was a Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2018 mask. But of course, the probability of it being an actual Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2018 mask, considering that I paid about, I think, $20 for it, very, very slim. It is absolutely super flat. The mask is totally flat inside the bag. So here we go. This thing, gigantic. Oh my God. Just looking at it through the bag, this thing is enormous. My God, this thing is big.
That's what she said.
Holy crap. It's, yeah, that's something of a Halloween 2018 mask, I guess. All of these wrinkles in it, they just look like wrinkles. They don't look like necessarily damage to the mask. It just looks like an elderly Michael Myers, like a really old Michael Myers who's kind of, I mean, look how big this thing is. Goodness gracious. I will give it this though. And there's no slit in the back, but again, this thing is so huge. I don't think you need a slit to get this on. As a matter of fact, 90% of the population on this planet, their heads would just be swallowed up in this thing. It is so huge. Let me try stuffing it a little bit, see if I can get some shape to it here. I mean, it's not that terrible. I mean, you could rehaul this one and it would be an okay mask, particularly for the price that I paid for it. But it's so daggone big, you'd have to stuff it while your head was inside of it. And this one's hair has the green tint to it, just like the Halloween 2018 one that I got from the infamous online retailer from abroad that shall remain nameless but rhymes with kiss. What is with the hair on these having like a green tint to it? It's so... maybe it's just the hair that was used on, maybe it's just really bad hair that's like originally green and they just spray painted it brown, and I don't know. It's green though. When you hold it up to the light, it has a green tint to it. It's just so odd that this Halloween 2018 knockoff and the Halloween 2018 knockoff from the last video, even though they're different as far as the sculpt, as far as the size of the mask, as far as the overall quality of the mask, but they've got the same hair. They've got the exact same green tinted hair. I mean, this mask really isn't that bad for the price. Oh my God, look at the nose. Holy crap, it looks like somebody broke Michael's nose. He's gonna need to see a plastic surgeon to fix that. My God, it is really smashed. Aside from that though, a good rehaul could work wonders on this mask, but it's still so big. Most people just couldn't wear this mask, regardless of how good the rehaul went. It's so huge. And look how big the ears are. My God. With ears like this, Michael could hear you from like blocks away. So yeah, I mean, overall, again, not a horrible mask. A rehaul would do this thing wonders. The green tinted hair, I don't know what to make of that. The nose is just destroyed, but this thing is so huge. Most people could not wear this mask just because of how big it is. If anything, I thought these masks would be way too little. On the contrary, they're way too big. Now, this mask has totally confused me. I did not buy this mask from fun.com. It also says halloweencostumes.com on it. I did not purchase this mask from either fun.com or halloweencostumes.com. Honestly, I don't remember where I purchased this mask, but I do know that a Rob Zombie's Halloween mask is supposed to be in here. The product photo that I recall was an actual screenshot of the mask from Rob Zombie's Halloween, and it was $10. So I knew this was going to be a doozy. And just judging by the weight of this bag and how thin the contents of this bag are, I'm going to be shocked if it's not the spitting image of a Rob Zombie's Halloween mask. I'm opening this bag right now, completely convinced that what's inside of it will be quite possibly a screen used Rob Zombie's Halloween mask. And I was right. I was right. This is probably the most accurate Rob Zombie's Halloween mask I have ever seen. So I know you're all thinking, hey, where did Piz go? Tyler Mane is now sitting there with the mask from Rob Zombie's Halloween on. How cool is that? I didn't know Piz knew Tyler Mane to the point where he would show up on Piz's video wearing the mask from the movie. But no, it's not Tyler Mane. It's still me. I know. Shocking. Wow. You know what? I love this thing. I really do. It's so bad and so cheap and so just look at that. Look at that. Look at the shading under the cheeks and around the mouth. This is art. This is art. This is art. I can guarantee you this. This is not the last appearance of this mask on my channel. All right. This is a Halloween 1978 mask that I purchased from the infamous online retailer from abroad that shall remain nameless, but rhymes with kiss. It's another big mask. It's a very, very heavy mask. Now, the product photo was, of course, a Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 1 Michael Myers mask. But this thing is huge, and it's heavy. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm blown away at how heavy. I mean, this bag is... Okay, let's just open it. Let's just open it. Holy. There are 2 masks in this bag. I didn't order 2 masks. I don't think I was billed for 2 masks. I may need to check that, but I guess I'm just lucky. All right, let's check out this one first. I really, you know what? I really should be wearing surgical gloves for these things. I really should be. Okay, why is this one so hard to get at? Okay, here we go. Good God. All right, here we go. Another absolutely gigantic mask. Holy God in heaven. What? Look at the, this is like, look at the lips on this. This is like the Angelina Jolie of Michael Myers mask. Look at that kisser. My God. And he's doing like the duck lip thing, like he's sexy Michael Myers or something. What is with like, in the last video, there were at least 2 like sexy, Michael Myers masks where like he was, striking a pose or like, the crazy hair. And again, absolutely huge mask. This thing is gigantic. Look at the hair. He's got like some auburn hair. This is Pretty Boy Michael Myers right here. Just really slick, smooth hair. He takes good care of his hair. Clearly shampooing and conditioning it like on a daily basis. This is Pretty Boy Michael. No doubt about it. So this really is not a bad mask. The sculpt is kind of decent. The eyes are wonky. The lips are... Those lips. My God. Other than that, I mean, it's really not that bad of a mask. Now, it bears absolutely no resemblance to the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 1 mask. But check out these crow's feet in the corners of his eyes. That's a nice little touch. I will say this, though. Even though the mask was completely flat, and it had been lying flat like that for at least a couple of weeks, it bounced right back to form. I mean... yeah, so far I'm kind of impressed with the Kiss. Michael Myers mask. All right, let's put Pretty Boy Michael down for now. And let's check out the other mask. good God, look at the eyes on this one. Look at the cheekbones. Look at that. This is like one of those, what do they call them? The super chads? This is the super chad Michael Myers mask. The eyes, I always imagined if you bought stuff from this infamous online retailer from a foreign land that rhymes with kiss, it would be very small. These are enormous. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the people who live in this country just think all of us here in the U.S. are big, fat-headed, gargantuan, meathead, Neanderthal, skull beings. But these masks are enormous. And this one's doing like he's kind of giving me a smirky look. Look at his mouth. Look at the lips. He's doing like this smirky thing, like he knows he's more of a Chad than I am. This mask thinks it's better than me. So I got 2 masks here for the price of one from Kiss, and I'm doing air quotes, but you can't see them because my hands are inside the masks. A little repaint, and these wouldn't be bad Michael Myers masks. Again, the only real issue with them is that they are so freaking big. Even for somebody with a rotund melon like me, these are big masks. Last one. And I don't know what to make of this package. This is supposed to be a Halloween 2 Blood Tears Michael Myers mask. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you know that I love Halloween 2. I love the look of Michael Myers in that film. I love the Blood Tears look, particularly. I own a Cemetery Gate Productions Warlock with Blood Tears. It's my favorite mask out of my entire Michael Myers mask collection. I purchased this from Kiss 2, and the product image was a Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2 Blood Tears mask. The price was $20, and whatever is inside this bag is huge because it fills up the entire bag, and it's hard. It doesn't feel like a mask at all. So I have no idea what is inside this bag. I'm thinking that there's probably not even a mask inside this bag because it's just, all right, let's open it up. See what we got. Okay. Here it is. Oh, God. Oh, the smell. Oh. Oh, my God. Ooh. There was a mask in the other video that had a really awful smell. This one is worse. This one is a lot worse. This, oh, God. What is up with this freaking mask? What is inside this thing? Is that supposed to be? What the? Like, what the? Oh, this thing smells so bad. Oh. It's got like the worst latex rubbery kind of smell, but it's also, it just smells really toxic. I don't know what kind of paint they used on this thing, but oh. And this thing is also absolutely enormous. Look at this thing. So I'm going to try and breathe through my mouth until we put this mask aside, but it is enormous. It is definitely not the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween Kills mask. It does have blood tears, and it's got the netting behind the eyes. The mask in Halloween 2 didn't have netting behind the eyes, but this one, I guess they thought they would be fancy, and they put the black mesh netting behind the eyes on this one, so you can't see the eyes of whatever the poor soul that's having to wear this mask. I wouldn't want anybody to see my eyes if I was forced to wear this mask either. Let's stuff it and see if it's actually got a big sponge inside of it at the top of its head. They knew how big this mask was, so they put a big sponge, a big thick sponge in the top of the mask so that, whatever. Let's stuff it and see if we can get some shape in it. All right, more stuffing. All right. Oh, man. I accidentally breathed through my nose a little bit there. This thing, there's no saving this thing. There's no saving it. It's got that painted on hair. It's enormous. It's horrible looking. It's, I'm just at a loss for words with this one. This is the worst of the bunch. This is an absolute injustice to the Halloween 2 Blood Tears mask. And clearly whoever painted on the blood tears, they just took a small paintbrush, dipped it into some maroon paint, swipe, next. All right, the Halloween 2 Blood Tears Michael Myers mask, just an absolute horror show. I'm going to put this thing back in its bag and seal it up, and hopefully that'll contain the stench. So there you go. The conclusion of unboxing and unbagging bad Michael Myers masks. This one was not as bad as the first video. The first video, there were some really bad Michael Myers masks in there. This one, they were bad, but they weren't as bad, with the exception of that Halloween 2 Blood Tears, which, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who tuned in for the first bad Michael Myers mask unboxing video. I got some incredible feedback from that video. I had a lot of people comment saying that video made them laugh harder than they'd laughed in a long time, or people who commented saying that video helped to brighten up their day, which I think is awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, and I hope everybody out there is having a great, safe, healthy, happy, and horror movie-filled Halloween season. If you liked this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge shout out to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and join me for exclusive live streams, get early access to videos, and have a say in what movies I review on my channel. Become a channel member and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.